welcome to Manuela's Diner. Today I'm gonna make a delicious carrot cake. I love carrot cake, and this one has pecans in it, and it has delicious pineapple and lemon zest, and it just, it's an explosion in the mouth when you eat it. It's super delicious. And I'm covering it just with a simple raspberry cream cheese that is so simple to make and so delicious. It has no butter in it and not too much sugar either, I would say, and it's just delicious. So we start with the sugar, adding sugar into the mixing bowl. And then you need 4 eggs. And I'm adding 1 extra egg yolk. And then my favorite ingredients, that is the vanilla paste. I use only vanilla paste. And about a tablespoon. Doesn't matter, it's good. And then I'm gonna mix this for 5 minutes. It needs to triple in volume and it needs to be delicious and fluffy, and you will see what it looks like. So you can just have it on high speed right away. So while this is mixing, I use 3 pans. It's like 8-inch each. And I like it better to work with 3 instead of 1 and cutting it. So I just use a Bake Easy spray. It's called non-stick spray. And I just spray it. And then I have these parchment rounds. And so I prepare this while this is mixing. So the mixture is ready, and you can see that when it, drops like an O, and then it's ready. So in here I have flour, just plain flour, baking powder, and cinnamon. So if you don't like cinnamon, you can leave it out, but I think it just gives a little bit of flavor to this cake. So this is ready, so you don't need to use the mixer anymore. So then the simplest thing, you just add in the flour. And then you just add in the delicious carrots. And I grated it in a food processor about, medium size, I would say. I like it when you can really, taste the carrots bite in it. It just gives it this crunch. And I add pecans because I love pecans. And then I use pineapple because it's just so delicious. You can use fresh pineapples too if you like. And then raisins. I know a lot of people don't like raisins. I'm one of them, but in this cake is actually very, very good. And then I use lemon because it does something. And then I'm gonna add oil. Just add it all in. That is so simple with this cake because you just add it all in and then you just blend it and it's ready. The lemon zest in this cake, it just makes it even more delicious. I use organic lemons, and also the juice that I added was from the organic lemons. Oh, the smell of it, so delicious already. I'm just taking my spatula and I just blend it. And like I said, you can do this in a mixer, but I don't want to overmix this. As soon as you put all the other ingredients in, don't overmix it. So the best thing is just to use your hands for this. Oh, the smell. It's heaven. And healthy, right? Or not? Yeah, it's healthy. It's carrot cake. It's healthy. So with everything that I bake, I always taste. Just because it's important to see if it is good, if it have enough lemon, if it needs more lemon, if it have enough vanilla. So I'm also tasting this. Super delicious. I'm just gonna add one more lemon zest in it. Just because I wanted to really, really have a lot of lemon in it. So I just blend it. Oh, the lemon. It's just so delicious. So now you just need the spring forms. And I have it in one, and I just use a scoop to scoop it in. And then you just say 1, 2, 3. So you fill it all. So I'm just going to continue filling these. So the cake has cooled down because it's important to cool the cake totally down. And now I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, delicious raspberry cream cheese frosting. You need a stand mixer, or you can just use a hand mixer. I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese. I took it out of the packet and put it in a bowl and put it in the freezer, not the fridge, the freezer, for 25 minutes. And the reason I do that is because this cream just becomes so quickly fluffy and so delicious. So don't jump over this thing. This step, I meant. And then the heavy cream I also have had in the freezer for 25 minutes, and it does make just that the frosting becomes so delicious. So you just add it right away. And then my favorite ingredient is vanilla. Just add it, splash or 2. I'm just gonna go for 2 because I really, really like it. It doesn't come out, does it? Well, so we have those 2 ingredients, and then, or 3, and then I'm gonna add icing powder or powder sugar. I know some people call it different things, but just add it in there. And then I'm just gonna mix this, and in no time it becomes fluffy and delicious. So I'm just gonna whip this for about 3-4 minutes, and I will show you what it looks like. It has not even whipped for 2 minutes, and it is already looking so great. Look at the consistency, how pretty. Because you want to resist, and like when you hold it like that, it just doesn't fall off right away. So this is a really, really good consistency. And then I'm just gonna taste it. The cream cheese makes it even more richer. I sometimes put mascarpone cheese, but for this I'm using cream cheese. No, it doesn't need any more vanilla. I added a lot of vanilla. So I'm just adding in the raspberry puree. And then I'm just gonna mix it for like a minute. You don't want to overmix it because you want this beautiful, beautiful frosting to look silky-like and smooth, and you don't want it to look like grainy. It's a good thing to just scrape the bowl a little bit. You do that so that everything comes together. And sometimes it's maybe better just at the end to use the spatula instead of the mixer. But this can still mix a little bit more. Look how pretty is that color. It's just, pink really makes me happy. So, I'm gonna mix this 1 minute more, and I'm gonna look at the spatula. It's ready. Looks beautiful. Because you want this that it doesn't fall down. And because, you know, the raspberry puree is cold too, so it holds so well together, this cream. If you don't like raspberry, just leave it out. So, look how pretty. And delicious. And simple. How simple it is to make this one. So good. Just gonna have one more taste to make sure it's really delicious. Heaven. If you like, you can also put like a little bit of lemon zest in it, and I'm using a spatula. And then I'm just taking some parchment paper and put it here. And then I'm just taking the first layer and put it on there. I just had parchment paper under each just to separate them easy. So, and then I'm just gonna add. Wait, the reason I have so many spatulas because I just like to have, I don't know, it's something that I like to be clean. I'm just like in the zone or zoom. Yeah. So you just add a generous amount. So normally I would say don't add too much cream because, you know, if you think about buttercream, I hardly make buttercream. I don't like it. But, you know, then you would say like, you know, you don't want to be like, oh, I feel sick in my stomach. But with this, it's like, it's so delicious. It's like ice cream. People eat this, they go like, give me one more. And that is what they like to hear. So, but if this would be, you know, buttercream, I would definitely not have that much, not even a third. And normally I would say I would put fruit between the cakes or soak it a little bit with, you know, lemon syrup, but this cake is so moist already, so it doesn't need it. So all it needs is just to have a little bit of this delicious, delicious raspberry cream. And when it comes to baking, just have fun, you know, and just go for it when it comes to decorating because, you know, if you think too much about it, it will not end good. So just like that. And then I'm just gonna add the second layer. Okay. And just try to make sure that it's about level. Just put this on the side. Let me check. Yeah, that's good. And then just add more cream. Sometimes when I have class, I'm working with the cream. I just like play with it. I'm so in the zone, I totally forget I have like students there watching me. I just really, really love this, and I'm watering my mouth. I just can't wait to eat it. Let me see if it looks good. Like that. Maybe a little bit more. Then I'm gonna put the last layer on there. Just make sure it's level. Yes. I think that's about it. And here can, I mean, you can just top. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I would just go for, no, I'm gonna do the whole thing. Because sometimes I just like to have a little bit on top and not decorate the whole cake, but I just think I will go for that today. So, just put almost the rest of the cream on top. Just gonna smooth it out. And then we go to the side. The cake. Just like that. Just like that. And you go all around the cake. I'm not gonna cover the whole cake like you don't see through. I think it's beautiful when you have this see-through effect. And the color of this, I just love pink. But I bought these beautiful peonies today and it's the season for that. And I just, when I look at it, it's like, yeah, it's almost the same color. So it was a little bit inspired by that. And it's also beautiful to have a peony on top. If this would be for a wedding or, you know, like if you have a naked cake, a wedding theme, it would be really, really beautiful. So I'm just gonna see what it looks like. Okay, I need to work on my smoothing technique. So I'm just gonna smooth it and then I will show you what it looks like. I'm just gonna smooth the top a little bit. I'm just gonna stop because when it comes to, I mean, cake decorating, like the more you are trying, you know, I just think it's very homemade when the cake is not like totally perfect. It's just like, you know, it's a beautiful cake, smooth, and most of all, it's delicious. I'm just putting a little chocolate raspberry on top. Sometimes it is the little, like the little touch that can make a cake so beautiful. Like, you know, you could put like lots of, you know, raspberry chocolate on top, but the thing is like, if you have one, people go like, oh my God, what is that? You know, and that is what you like. And then, you know, the most important is the taste.